last week on Discount Heroes.
Now are you gonna help or not?
How many times have you done this?
His eyes glaze over for a second. Hundreds. One of my crewmates is rebelling and is refusing to do his job down in the belly of the ship.
Where's the anchor?
He points to the rear of the ship. It feels like something is pulling against you. Two monstrous leviathans clamp down on Nox's body and rip him in half.
Nox, no!
I'm gonna cut the chain.
And I go and bang on the door.
Fuck off, you prick!
It's not the prick, it's me, Dimrock, and I brought Scampy.
You sound like all of my other delusions.
Thrash, we have to stop. We have to let the ship go down. Nox is dead, man. What if it resets and he comes back?
Fuck you, tentacle thing, you killed my little buddy! And then I dive off the edge of the ship.
Suddenly, you reappear on the deck of the ship.
Let's see if the engineer can get the ship out of here.
You're never gonna get this door open, you're just a hallucination.
I can see that lever.
It's imperfect technology. It requires someone who's close to that source of magic to manipulate. And mine has run out. So unless you've got a hallucination of another goblin...
I'll fucking go get him. Flargo, get on the deck of the ship. I'll be there in a second. Okay, I drop Flargo bones into one of the monstrous mouths to make sure he respawns with everybody.
Fuck you guys!
Welcome to Discount
Everyone clap in 3, 2, 1.
That's not good.
That's okay. Jared, it was really funny when you counted from 10 last week.
I thought so.
I didn't want to like it.
I'm gonna be honest, the only reason I didn't do it again, I forgot.
And that's why I didn't tell you after the first episode.
Welcome to Discount Heroes, where questionable results are always guaranteed. We're a chaotic, character and story-driven real play podcast. We're a group of 5 friends who've known each other for 16 plus years. We've played countless hours of questionable D&D, and now we want to share with you the game we love so much. My name is Brent. I'm the DM here. Tyler keeps doing air quotes when I say the meaningful parts of it. My name is Brent. I'm the DM here. We've got 4 players here. Why don't you introduce yourselves and who you're playing?
My name is Tyler. I'm playing Copes, the Circle of the Stars druid.
This is Aaron, your Scampy Swami, and I'll be playing Demarog, the Tiefling Bard.
I'm Jared. I'll be playing Thrasher, the Circle of the Stars druid.
And this is Matt, and I am playing 2 halves of the whole Nox Longfoot, the gnome wizard.
So it was a rough one last week, guys.
Not for me.
Just because we all were torn asunder?
Yeah, that's the part I was talking about, yeah. Well, Copes watched one of his best friends die.
And then...
He was pretty radical.
And then... I think we should continue as to what Copes did after seeing his best friend die.
Dude, I had to I know that's what you would have wanted.
Well, you can ask him now, because he came back.
No, I'm just gonna stay here.
Nah, I know my friends.
Well, first, let's ask a question of you guys. If you could have Any mythical creature as a pet.
Leviathan.
What mythical creature would you choose?
Jackalope.
I mean, a dragon. Like, what? Is there even a...
All right, if it's not a dragon.
Okay.
House elf. I hate folding laundry.
House elf's pretty good,
A
actually.
slave? You just picked a slave?
No, it's a house elf, and it's my pet.
They do decidedly like doing it.
That is a fact in universe.
I want a Leviathan because they're pretty fucking cool, apparently.
Mm-hmm. They can rip you in half.
They can just tear you in half, just like that.
Yeah, but you don't live near the water, so it would
That's
just
true.
flail around and probably destroy your house.
I have a creek a foot deep.
Yeah, Creek Leviathan, yeah.
Creek Leviathan. Something that flies. Maybe like a griffin or something with a clipboard.
Is it a manticore that has like the body of a lion and the face of a person, or
No, that's a bit much. It'd be really weird.
I'd probably want like giraffe.
you have those?
No way. Have you seen what they say they look like? A neck that long? That's ridiculous. That would never exist. Giraffe.
I don't know, maybe one of those bird things from Avatar.
What do they do?
They fly. I don't know. You can ride them.
That's all you want it for?
Ooh, I want a thestrals.
You want me to fuck it, Brent? I mean, do you want me to pick something I can fuck? Okay.
You kind of have to in Avatar.
I mean, what do you ask
Yeah.
people? That's all they do.
Oh, like in the movie. Not that movie, but I thought you were talking about Avatar The Last Airbender.
Oh, well, thank you. I would actually take a flying bison instead. I forgot about that show. And I would fuck it. Because that's what you want from me. What would you pick?
Is my mythical creature, if I couldn't pick a dragon? Yeah, I would definitely go with the griffin, the manticore. Oh, phoenix. There we go. Can bring me back to life, I think.
No.
I'm changing mine.
You want phoenix too?
No, I want a nibbler. Or what are those little things that find gold?
A niffler.
Niffler. I also thought of Niffler, but they're super destructive.
Yes.
Yeah, but they're really cute.
I'll keep him in a cage.
Is that from? What is that from?
Harry Potter. Jared, my mom got me a Slytherin robe from the one for Harry Potter.
You could just wear it around the house.
We get only that.
And you gonna bust in the doors? You gotta say something like Malfoy to him.
Where are your parents, Potter? Oh, that's right. They did.
You need to get one of those fire-throwing wands.
I know, I want one so bad.
I keep getting ads for them. They're not even that expensive.
Bust in Aaron's room with a Roman candle.
I mean, that would also work.
Just in his room. Just-
Reducto.
And then I'll Avada Kedavra him with a pistol.
It's much more likely that I can obtain a Roman candle before you can obtain a pistol.
Doubt it. You can borrow guns.
I don't even have to stand up to get 2 pistols right now.
Yeah, well, that's why I'm not shooting Roman candles off of your bed.
That's fucking smart. I'll fucking shoot your ass.
What would you say about a cadaver when you did it?
No, I'd say nothing and pull a trigger.
Could Dumbledore get sniped by a sniper and he couldn't do anything about it?
Absolutely.
Pretty sure.
Why sniped? Couldn't he just get shot?
Yeah, I mean, wizards really should have thought about using guns. I've had this conversation.
Mm-hmm. I agree. There's a number of questions I've thought about asking, like who would win, a wizard or a Jedi?
Or why didn't they use cell phones? I mean, I get it, but you're using an owl. You're waiting days to receive messages.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fair.
I can send a text message.
Yeah, you should just text. Yeah, they don't watch TV. How do they watch Quidditch, by the way?
Apparently you have to be at the match.
Yeah.
No, they use like an orb or something and just like view it shittily like that.
We have to change this subject because I have a lot of things to say.
It's okay. I'm okay.
That's our other podcast.
I'm okay where this is going.
Jesse and I are starting that podcast. Actually. It's called podcast from the stairs. We're going to record it in the cubby beneath your staircase.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, now you've told everyone and somebody's going to steal it.
Well, no, we're not going to include this in the show.
Can I be a guest on there?
Yeah, of course. Well, you won't fit in there, so we'll have to
I'll.
change something.
Hey, you're right.
Remove some of the stairs.
His head's just poking through one of the stairs.
Hey, we're not picking up any of your audio. Your head is in the stairs.
Your head is in the other.
All right, good answers, everyone.
Why didn't they just carry around a picture of Dumbledore and ask him questions about the Horcruxes?
Because it doesn't work exactly like that.
Why didn't they use Google Maps? I don't know.
Or just paint a picture of his parents so he could talk to him. I mean, come on! What happens when you mix human DNA and goat DNA? Get kicked out of the petting zoo.
Okay.
Is that your backstory?
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, that's what happened.
Combs came from a petting zoo where someone was arrested 9 months before.
Yeah, I recently came into a lot of money.
Aaron, I thought you were going to say you recently came into a lot of goats.
No, I recently came into a lot of money, which is weird because I usually use a sock.
Oh, on one final note, I just wanted to, but I just want to give a quick shout out to GM Joe over at White Wing Dice Podcast, which actually sent Aaron the text message a long time ago, but he's been listening to the show ever since we started, just about, and I've been talking with him online. They got a great show over there, and there were some really cool dudes, so I've been meaning to do that for like a month. He's been asking for our promo for like 6 months.
And if you haven't listened to the previous episodes, Aaron has his phone number hidden in the background of one of the episodes.
Very poorly hidden.
You will hear it if you
Hidden
listen to
is
the episode.
not a great...
Hidden as in we don't remember which episode it's in.
Yeah. It's hidden in the history of the podcast. If you want to find it, you have to listen to the podcast. That's how we hide stuff.
There's also a code for $1 million hidden in one of the podcast episodes, so you got to really listen.
Yeah, it's the golden episode. You can come to the house where we record. All right, so let's go ahead and begin the game. Last week, our intrepid adventurers dove into their tasks. Thrasher attempted to pull the ship free of its anchor. Copes tried to fix the lightning rods. Nox attempted to control the waters, while Demarok attempted to perfect his shrimp scampi recipe. They each encountered their own problems. Some other creature held the other end of the anchor. Demarok spilled the butter, Copes got zapped, and Nox was ripped in half like a sheet of paper. But as the ship went down, they found themselves once again on the deck of the ship. They moved to investigate further, entering the belly of the ship to find the ship's engineer who had apparently begun refusing to do his job. They were told to fuck off, but after some delusional reasoning, learned that for some reason they needed another goblin to control the ship's stabilizers. Copes returned to the ship, dropping Flargle buns into the maw of a great beast to ensure his revival. As they did so, and I'm guessing, do you want to just start after resetting again?
Yeah.
Copes dives into the center of the whirlpool, and they spontaneously reappear on the deck of the ship. Now, with Flargle buns included.
I catch him up with what's going on.
Flargle, good to see you.
What the fuck, man?
How was that?
Yep.
Why would Demarok do that to me?
I don't know. He's a bad guy, dude.
Demarok, why would you do that to me?
What did I do?
You dropped me into the water when you were a giant eagle. Wait. Since when can you turn into a giant eagle?
I polymorph.
I can't.
I polymorph.
Well, isn't that just great? Demarok, I thought we were friends.
We are friends. I thought you would enjoy the experience.
Well, I did not.
Well, friends make mistakes.
Why don't you go try it?
All right. Fine, I will try it. And then I fling myself overboard.
Oh my god. God damn it, I grab Floggerbones and jump in.
Damn it.
You get shredded to pieces.
Ah!
It hurts so bad.
He was right.
Wait, no! As you... I'll go back. All right, reset again. I did not like that.
Me neither.
I did not like that.
I ate so many shrimp.
Why would you bring me here?
So here's what's going on. Come on. And I lead him to the door.
What do those other guys want? What are they doing?
Don't worry about them. We need your sweet goblin magic.
Yeah, I pull the lever and push him through the door.
What do you mean, guys? I don't have any sweet goblin magic. Just the fireball stuff that I learned before.
Well, tell it to this ghost in here. I push him through.
You lead him down there, guys. I don't. We don't need to go down here.
Yes, we do. And you have to go have a conversation with yourself, Brent. Now get in the room.
Do you know this guy or something?
Guys, it's gonna be so awkward. I mean,
Why would this be awkward?
I haven't talked to another goblin in like 15 years.
It's not true. You killed a bunch of your
We
friends. on
found
the
you
ship.
with other goblins a couple weeks ago.
With goblins, for sure.
Yes, but that's different. No, I haven't talked to a sane goblin in like 15 years.
Don't worry about that, buddy.
Yeah, no, you'll be fine.
He's not even gonna think you're real.
Oh, good. Okay. You enter that room again. Are you just gonna pull the switch again?
Yeah, I mean, I'm trying to save time at this point.
Okay. You pull the switch, the door opens. So the illusions have returned, just as I expected.
We're back.
Yes, I see. And you've brought an illusion of another goblin?
That's right.
Wait a second. Flarglebuns?
Oh god.
And as he says Flarglebuns, he ducks behind one of you and attempts to hide.
Floggerbones does.
And he says, No, it's not me. I'm different. I'm
Argleflons.
I'm Steel Wall.
When did you change your name to Steelwall, Flargobuns?
I'm not really Steel Wall. I just looked around and that was the first thing I saw.
Oh my god. I'm pushing back out in front of him.
Flarglebuns, it is you.
Do you know this guy?
You son of a bitch! And the other goblin leaps at Flarglebuns.
I want to watch this happen.
The other goblin's like, You left me to die! Yeah, I did, and I'd do it again!
Oh god.
Apparently he left you to live because you're still alive.
Fighting?
Yeah, they're fighting.
Whoa, hey, hang on.
And I run over and I grab each of them by the scruff of the neck, one in each hand.
Thrasher, why would you do that?
Yeah, I had bet on Floggerbuns.
Just look, watch their little legs kick. It's funny.
They're attempting to scratch at each other like cats. Just flailing around in your arms. They just like stop and then they just like flail like crazy for a second.
All right, look, we don't have long, all right? You guys can settle whatever this is after we get this ship out of here.
Wait, if Flarglebuns here, that means you remember. What do you mean I remember? Like, the ship is caught in a loop we keep resetting. These illusions don't know.
We totally know.
Really? That's... You think he's... God damn.
They know everything that I know so they can pretend like they know, but I know you're real, Flarglebuns. Another goblin, you can see through this. You gotta help me. But afterward, you're dead. It's like, well, that's not a very convincing argument to me. Maybe I should just leave and leave everybody here to die. How would you like that? You guys, I'm gonna respond. You're just gonna let me talk to myself for as long as I want.
I'm enjoying this.
How are you gonna leave? I mean, where are you gonna go?
I could mutiny.
I'll kill you. Again.
Oh, I guess that wouldn't be better than getting ripped half. And is this just gonna keep happening over and over again?
Unless
Yep.
you fix it. That's why you're here. When have we ever asked you to go on a journey with us willingly?
So everyone needs Flarglebonds.
Oh god.
We will go get other people on the ship and see if we can figure it out another way. Calm down, Flargobunt. Just...
No. I'll do it. For the adoration only, though.
You might even get a promotion.
Let's not push it.
Can I get some pre-adoration for my bravery?
Well, I don't know what you're gonna do yet, so let's see how this plays out.
I'm gonna be so proud of you if you don't fuck this up.
Well, it's an active process. It's kind of embarrassing for people to watch.
Hummer.
I sit down. Time to go. Let's do this thing.
Okay, well, I have 2 names in mind for this other goblin. I can't decide which one. I think I know which one I'm going to use, but you have to tell me if it's too much. All right, you're going to have to tell me how to use this thing, Giggle Cream.
Oh no!
Nope.
It's too much.
It's too much.
I love it.
Oh god.
He walks over to looks like a crystal ball that's filled with a swirling solution, almost like a shampoo or something like that. It's just like this opaque liquid that's got this sheen to it, swirling around violently. And in Goblin, Giggle Cream seems to be gesturing at specific spots. After a few moments, Flarglebonds just shoves him out of the way. He's like, I got it. I know the basics of this. And he looks at the 4 of you, 5 of you. Like, I really didn't want to do this in front of everyone. And he takes his clothes off.
Oh my gosh.
You've done that several times.
The magic works better this way. Eyes up here.
Oh my
god. He begins humming. And he holds out his arms. And nothing else. And as he hums, you see the swirling solution. It's violently rotating, swirling around. And you see it starting to calm. You feel the ship starting to steady a little bit. You can still feel the heavy thuds of creatures batting against the side of the ship. You can still hear thunderous cracks of lightning and surges of water, but the ship feels a little stable now.
So did we do it?
I don't think so. It still feels like there's a lot of things pulling on the ship. I'm doing everything I can.
Thrash, we need to cut the anchor.
I run to the anchor and start cutting.
I'm gonna go fix the lightning rod.
Okay. Anyone else want to call for something, or?
What do we need to do? Last time I got ripped in half.
I want to try to rally the whole crew together on the top of the ship.
Like the other crewmates?
Yeah.
They seem confused by you talking at them. If you call for them together, they're like, who the hell are you? What are you even doing on this ship?
I throw that guy off. Like, I'm here to take charge. Anybody else have a problem with it?
I don't know. He's pretty sturdy.
Can I roll for it?
Yeah.
Let's see.
If there's ever a role I want to work.
10.
Okay. Well, he got an 11.
Can I assist?
So he throws you in the ocean.
Wait. Fuck! I think I can use my thing on Aaron.
Oh, your wheel or woe, right?
Yeah, I think I can use it on someone else. It's an attack roll, saving throw, or ability check. You use your action to roll a d6 and add the number to the roll.
Mm-hmm.
I had a d6.
I got 6.
16. All right. Do you want to throw him in the ocean?
Yep.
He is dead.
We did it!
The other crewmates stop what they're doing and draw their weapons.
Come on, guys.
I'm going to go ahead and roll 3 attacks against you.
You did it!
That's a 20, a nat 20, and a 12.
2 of them hit.
They stab you with the weapons that they're carrying. Take 16 damage.
That's nothing.
Oh,
and then
one of them's more. Sorry, it's a crit. Another 7 damage.
oh, that's nothing. I take my own weapon and stab me with it
Excellent.
to show them how strong I am. And then I try to throw another one off the ship.
Okay.
Oh, these guys don't remember what happens each time, right?
Captain.
The captain does,
God.
but he said the crew doesn't.
Well, this really is backfiring. I'm kind of getting carried away. I don't know what to do.
As you're wrestling with these guys, a bunch of tentacles surge forth and grab all of you and pull you into the ocean.
Okay, well, don't fix the boat yet. God damn it.
All right, and we're back.
They're all like wrestling with each other, and you guys just watch 4 tentacles just snatch them and pull them down.
Motherfucker, I jump in the ocean.
You can probably still learn some more information.
I go eat shrimp scampi for 8 minutes.
So, seems like without any kind of defenses against the monsters, they just surge across the ship and begin pulling it into the depths.
Gotcha, so if we're not actively defending it.
All right, everyone resets back on the ship. Guys, that sucks. I really don't like that.
Well, do better.
Well, let's do it right this time. Get down there.
Thresher immediately sprints over to some tentacles and starts chopping.
Starts chopping? Okay.
I'll go to the lightning rods.
All right, I'll go back down to the belly of the ship.
Do we need to send someone with him to help that convince that goblin, or is it just going to work?
No, I think he knows it. So.
You hear from down
He
below,
remembers.
"You son of a bitch!" We'll just say, once you succeed at something, we'll just kind of roll through it after that.
This is multiple creatures that are attacking, right?
Yes.
Okay.
All right, Thrasher, you're rolling to defend. I like that. You're working together
All right.
with the crewmate with the swords. Go ahead and make a couple of attacks for me.
I rage.
All right.
A 19 and a critical failure.
Whoop, whoop.
Ooh, ouch. So a 19 succeeds, but a critical failure does it. So you can impose, let's say it's the multi-headed Leviathan coming after you. You can impose disadvantage.
Can I do that attack recklessly since I knew what?
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, I know I'm supposed to wait and do it before you say anything, but I knew that was going to fail,
Yeah, it's a 1, so you know that.
whether you told me or not. Oh, 28.
Oh, 28. Okay. So you impose disadvantage on the Leviathan's attacks against the people on the deck of the ship for the moment. But you'll have to keep doing that.
I can do that. Should I even bother doing damage to a Leviathan, or?
Just for the hell of it, go ahead and give me damage. If you somehow reach that point, maybe it'll matter.
I'm also going to say my word that gives the damage. I don't remember what it is. D6 or something. 36 damage total.
36. Nice. Okay. All right. Who's next?
I'll go.
Okay.
Can I try to charm one of the monsters?
What kind of spell would you be using here?
Charm beast? Or charm monster?
That does sound like the correct type of charm. Yes.
Since you attempt to charm a creature you can see within range.
What do I have to do?
You just have to do a wisdom saving throw.
Okay. So it does make this roll with advantage if you are fighting it currently.
But I'm not.
I think it's fighting you.
Okay.
Okay, so wisdom saving throw. It has a +3 to that.
I think my DC is 15.
So it passed. It got a 21.
Okay, well, I say, fuck! And I climb the mast.
Climb to the top of the mast. Okay. Then it knocks. What you got?
I like what Copes is doing, so I'm going to pull out an item I have in my bag called the Wand of Binding, which is like a chain rod. And I'm going to use 5 charges on the wand to try to cast Hold Monster, to try to stop one of these things from being able to attack us. So that's a wisdom saving throw as well. And that's a DC 17 from the rod.
3. Fail.
Oh, he doesn't get advantage? This game is bullshit.
So he becomes completely paralyzed. No effect on the undead. I don't think it's undead, I assume.
Does he just like bob up and down in the water?
Yeah, you see the heads coming in close towards some of the crewmates and other members of the party, but they just freeze. And just, I don't know, like an ice sculpture, it just like starts bobbing in the water.
Teach you to rip me in half!
That's what I was picturing.
Okay. So, Demarok, what you got?
I want to try and cast Fast Friends on the captain of the ship.
Mm-hmm.
He has to make wisdom saving throw or be charmed by me for the duration.
Okay. He actually has a pretty good wisdom as the sea captain. You got a nat 1, so he definitely failed.
Right. So, while the creature is charmed in this way, it undertakes to perform any services or activities you ask of it in a friendly manner, to the best of its ability. So, hey Cap, when the time comes, I might need you and your crew to help us do something. It might seem silly or ridiculous, but I'm just gonna need you to help me, right?
Yeah, sure. As long as you ask it of me in a friendly manner, I'll do that to the best of my ability.
Hey, buddy, old pal, that's what I'm doing right now, right?
I'd say so.
Hey, those calves are looking nice.
You just give me the word. I'll tell the guys what they need to do.
All right, sounds like a deal.
But we don't have time for this! He continues barking out orders to the crewmen. I guess we'll start a new round. We'll assume that Flarglebuns is dealing with his stuff down there. Thrasher.
Yeah.
Actually, let's make rolls against everybody. Just one roll with disadvantage. Copes, I actually think you're relatively safe up there.
I would agree.
Love to believe that too.
Against Nox. So that's an 11 to hit.
Nope.
No, not against Copes. Against Thrasher, that's a 14. And against Demarok, that is a 10.
Misses.
We're so strong.
It was all miss. Thrasher's holding the creature at bay. Him and the bladed sailor are cutting them to pieces as they surge forth. Although Thrasher's doing better.
Yeah.
Alright, so we'll keep imposing that. Copes, what you got?
I'm going to cast Mending on the lightning rod.
Alright, do you have to touch it?
It's kind of unknown.
Lightning surges forth as you place a hand upon it, and although it mends, you have to jump backward quickly. Go ahead and make a dexterity save.
19.
Jeez.
Dang, nice. You avoid getting zapped.
I yell over the rail. Go to anchor!
Okay, and then it is Nox's turn.
Can I try to enlarge the ship? I know I reduced ours at some point just to kind of give us some more space up top and make the ship bigger. It just says an object or creature, so I don't know if that would work.
I would say roll an investigation check for me, real quick.
Investigation?
Mm-hmm.
11.
Seems like a great idea.
Yeah, I'm going for it. Put my hand down on the ship. I imagine it getting real big.
Yeah, real big.
Pump some big magic in.
You feel the ship begin to swell, and as you do, you hear intense groaning of metal plates. As the ship's overlapping plates enlarge, you see screws falling through the holes as the ship begins to fall to pieces.
Oops. Sorry, guys.
Everyone plunges into the depths and is torn to shreds.
Jesus Christ.
You're back on the deck of the ship.
Don't fucking do that again.
On reset, can we just like start at our good start?
Yeah, we can just start back where we just were.
Okay, so I've mended one pole.
You mended one pole, and you didn't get zapped again. Ah, that sucks, guys!
Fix the anchor! Or cut the anchor!
All Thrasher can do is hold back the beast. He would have to abandon that task in order to try that.
I'll cut the anchor. I'd rather do that than try to fight a Leviathan.
So that was Nox's turn. Demarok, what you got?
I'm going to try to cut the anchor.
Try to cut the anchor? Okay, what do you have to cut it with?
It's my sword of subtlety.
Okay, all right.
So you said we don't have to roll an attack, just damage?
You do have to roll to attack. A 19 to hit.
I rolled a 19.
So you hit.
Nice.
All right.
Very nice.
And then what?
Do some damage.
My damage... I haven't used it in a long time. And it's got a mechanic where I can, once a day, I can do...
You can do sneak
Special.
attack damage, which you can't do to a chain.
It saw me coming?
Why not?
The chain is not surprised. It is tense.
4 damage.
All right, you do a small crack in the chain. Everyone gets attacked by tentacle monsters.
Am I still good, or do they reach all the way up there?
You're still good for the moment. First one would have been I'll just reroll it. That's an 18 versus Nox.
I will shield.
Shield. All right, you block the blow. Against Demarok, that is a 20.
That hits. Can I make it re-roll?
You can with your
Dude, yeah.
with your special ability. Yes, you can. Oh, you rolled even better that time.
All right.
Okay. And so then against Thrasher, 16.
Miss.
Everyone who's hit has to make a strength saving throw. Strength, actually, it can be a strength. Let's say it can be an athletics or an acrobatics check. That'll give you guys a slightly better chance.
Wait, what is it?
It's wrapped around you and it is trying to pull you into the depths.
Athletic.
I think, yeah, you were the only one who got grabbed.
5.
5.
He said or acrobatics, so try that.
You watch as Demarok is pulled into the depths.
Buy again!
Can we complete this if one of us has died?
That's a question you have to ask yourself, can you?
Would we try to do it if one of us is dead?
Probably not. Can we save him, or he like dead?
We see some drumsticks float up to the surface.
He may not be dead, but you wouldn't be able to tell.
I'll get him!
Oh,
I dive off the mast into the ocean.
Alright, he's shredded to pieces.
Damn it!
But we still don't know that.
I turn into a giant shark and then dive in.
Look, actually, give me your strategy for saving him. I'll allow this to play out for a minute.
We could attack the tentacle, right?
I want to dive in after him. No, I'm diving in after him.
Oh, you're diving in after him?
Uh-huh.
Alright, you're in the water.
Can I see him? Can I get to him?
The one monster is held still by your spell.
Uh-huh. I flip him off.
Yep.
I look for Demi, and I pull out my doorknob.
Oh, I see. Demarok, so yeah, you can see. Would there be a light that they could see you by? Maybe the orbs?
Yeah, for sure.
They're floating frantically around you.
I just want to try to grab him and dimension door back up.
Oh,
ship.
you want to dive right up to him.
Yeah. I'll use, I can use subtle spells, so I don't have to use any somatic or verbal components since I'm underwater, so.
I like that. So you grab a hold of him and shove him through an underwater door?
Yeah, I twist the doorknob in the air and a small door appears and I start kicking him. You don't have to.
All right, water just floods through and sucks you guys through.
And we're back on the ship.
You're alive, Demi.
Oh,
That was radical.
that was awesome.
I hate those things.
Doors? Oh, the creatures, yeah.
No,
It's-
doors. I hate doors.
Oh, I'll remember that.
Y'all are too big for them. Get the anchor!
Right.
Thrasher, you're up. And you guys could go in any order you want. I'm just doing the same order so I can keep track of who's done something.
Should I keep hitting the tentacles, or you want me to cut the chain?
I hit the tentacles. That was a 26 and a 19.
Both of those hit. You impose disadvantage on the sea creature.
Got him.
All right, Copes.
Gonna fix the other lighting rod.
All right. You attach that on there. A humongous thunderous bolt surges down as you reattach it. Make another dexterity save.
12. Shit, it's talk shit.
12. You're just gonna take. Oh wow, good rolls for you. 16 damage out of 5d10.
Wow.
That's great. I'm gonna absorb elements.
Oh, nice. So you only take 8 damage.
I become the lightning.
Look at you.
I learned that one from you, Maddie. After watching you explode in glorious fashion many times.
I always forget to use it when I actually explode.
You feel a thrumming from the depths of the ship. It seems like that's had an effect. You feel the ship beginning to pull away from the whirlpool.
Okay, I'm gonna skedaddle down the ladder.
All right, now it's Nox, and then Demrock.
I'm gonna see, Dimmy, you're at the anchor, right?
Yep, and I think I got it next time.
Okay. Then I'm not gonna worry about that. How big's the ship? Is it like a real big ship?
It's probably 40 feet long.
Okay. I'm trying to make sure I don't sink the ship again. It's already happened once.
It's a good impulse. I support that.
I'm just gonna hold a reaction to cast a spell in case anybody gets attacked.
Okay. Demrock, you're up.
I look at the chain and I say, "Eat belly ram!" And I lift up my hoodie and I want to use all 3 charges of my belly ram to attack the ship.
Okay, nice.
So it's going to be a +7 to hit.
That's a hit.
The attack. 2d10 per charge I use. So 6d10.
Get some good rolls here. Ooh.
Nice.
44 damage.
All right, the
Nice.
Very
force damage of the full power belly ring blast resonates through the chain, causing it to shatter instantly.
Suck belly button!
With a heavy lurch, you feel the ship pulling free.
Way to go, Dimmy!
All right.
Thanks, oh Nox!
Does it like blow you back when you use the full power of it?
Oh yeah, I go halfway across the ship.
It's like getting punched in the stomach.
Yeah, I hit it, it hits me.
All right, so let's make attacks against everybody with disadvantage.
I scuttle back up the ladder.
Oh, you're included
Damn it,
now.
I shouldn't have said that.
All right, 13 against Nox.
Nope.
14 against Demrock. Copes, that's a 19. No, 19.
Yeah, no, that'll do it.
Misses for me.
Can I use my reaction spell as it attacks Copes?
Yes.
I am going to pull out a small glass orb from my pouch, and I throw it at Copes, and it glows with magical essence, and when it hits him, a sphere of energy pops up around him, and I'm using Odaluk's Resilient Sphere.
I love that.
So a sphere of shimmering force encloses a creature. Nothing, not physical objects, energy, or other spells can pass through the barrier. So he's a bubble boy now.
That's awesome.
Whoa. All right, so just as it's about to crush you, it slaps up against... What does the sphere look like?
I think it looks like one of those big inflatable balls that you roll down the hills in.
Zorb.
Yeah. It's got like the inner part too, so Copes is kind of spinning around in there awkwardly.
I appreciate that you Bartletts just both knew the name of that thing.
So quickly.
Just immediately.
You guys aren't Zorb fanatics?
All right, so you feel the ship, it's pulling itself free. The whirlpool is still exerting some force on it, but the ship is slowly heading towards the edge of the whirlpool.
Go, Captain, go!
I'm going.
He's calling out orders. The harpoon guy and the sword guy are managing to make better headway. And go ahead, Thrasher, roll for your disadvantage applying.
Did you tell me the damage I took, Brian?
Oh, 12.
You didn't take any damage because he protected you.
Oh, right.
Or you can impose disadvantage on one creature that is attacked
Thanks, man.
Yeah.
Why only one?
because you only hit one of your attacks.
Fine.
As the tentacles surge out and attempt to grab everybody.
I would like to impose disadvantage on the tentacle that rolls the highest.
I figured. All right, Copes is actually completely protected. So he won't
Nice.
get attacked at all.
I'm just rolling around the ship giggling.
Against Nox, that is a 12. Against Thrasher, that is an 18. And then against Demrock, that's a 13. So against yourself, you're going to...
Then I will.
It goes down to a 16.
Miss.
Yes.
All right, the ship is right at the edge of the whirlpool. If you can do anything to speed up your exit, then it will probably get you out.
It's my turn, right?
Yes, it's your turn.
I got it. Can I use Call Lightning on the lightning rod?
You can.
Nice.
I'm gonna do that.
Are you Frankensteining this thing?
Call it down directly under it. Hell yeah. I'm gonna stand under it and yell, as above, so below. And then call lightning on the lightning rod. That's what both yells when he summons the lightning on the tree.
Who? Oh, that's right. Does he? Or is that what he says?
Yeah, he yells, as above, so below. And then
Are you sure?
binds the tree to like positive.
Because that's a Church of Satan thing.
Go ahead and look it up.
I believe you. You know those books better than I do.
Doesn't sound like you do believe him.
He's sure.
As lightning strikes the rod and surges down, hey, it's a rod. You got proficiency with rods.
Rod proficiency.
As it surges down, you feel a thrum fill the ship. Everyone who's standing on the deck feels their hair stand up as the ship suddenly launches forward in the water. It must be clearing the water at least a couple feet before slamming back down right outside the whirlpool.
We did it!
That was insane.
That was radical, dudes.
I want to go up to the captain at that point.
He looks at you. He seems in shock. He doesn't know what to think about this. He can hardly believe it.
Right. We get that reaction a lot. We're amazing. Incredible, even. What the hell did you get your guy? What did y'all get yourself into?
Is this your request that you're asking of him?
Oh, no. Now I was just talking to him.
Okay.
He's just like, your mom.
He's staring blankly out, just in disbelief that he's on. They're not exactly calm, but they're calmer. We were making a trip to Hive, the land of the Tridents.
That's what it's called.
The storm just suddenly appeared out of nowhere. We saw bright flashes in the sky, and the water just started swirling around us. We've been going through that same loop. I couldn't tell you 100, 200, 300 times,
Yeah, we've all been there, man.
maybe thousands.
Why didn't you try the stuff we did?
Yeah, it was like our fifth loop.
He gestures to the crew. They didn't remember like I did. I couldn't convince them that what they needed to do. We didn't have enough. Every time we started, we were already under siege. All I could do was command them to the best of their ability to keep them from dying so soon.
So you prolonged all their deaths?
They just didn't understand what I was telling them. I mean, what was I gonna do? Tell them to stop and it doesn't matter, and then we just die every 20 minutes?
I mean,
Do you know what was causing that loop? I mean, you seem to be the one who was able to remember.
to member.
Remember?
I remember.
I member.
It must have something to do with the ancient magic down below.
I of course I know about the ancient magic, but my friends would probably like to know.
Almost nobody who's seen it can tell you about it, but I've seen it. One day I was drawn into the water in a whirlpool much like this one. It's my second time being trapped.
I think it might be a you thing, man.
You need a new job, bro.
But that time, the monsters, they weren't near. It just pulled me straight to the bottom of the water. There's an enormous light down there, some kind of shimmering flow of something, almost like magma white hot at the bottom of the ocean. I don't remember what happened after that, but I woke up on the beach. I felt different somehow. Ever since then, these surges of magic, that's what we call them here on the ocean. Most of the time, they're not like this. I've been resistant to their effects, but none of them have done something like this. This is on a whole new level. Normally things appear, sometimes even people, and then they just disappear, vanish suddenly. Sometimes monsters, sometimes you hear thunderous crashes of what sounds like battle in the sky.
Yeah, those are battles in the sky, by the way.
Well, they sound like it.
Definitely battles.
Yeah, no, we found
Yeah,
that
these
out.
battles.
Well, they sound like it, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, it's horrifying.
And cool.
It's pretty cool.
Most of those, they're nothing we can't handle. Most of them aren't even threatening at all. But the waters do tend to be very rough in those areas.
Did you ever run into another group of adventurers, a lot like us, but slightly better?
What? Slightly what?
No, and that makes me think, how is it that you can remember?
We touched upon a magic before.
A few times.
Yeah, we're kind of experts.
You've touched the ancient magic?
Yeah, we kind of find ourselves in weird situations sometimes.
And we'd even just touch it a little bit. Like, we touched it, like, right on it.
You know, you've heard the old saying, turn the wheel, but not all the way.
No, but that's a great saying. Wow. Thank the stars that it was you that came here.
The stars!
Oh, God.
Whoa, you really liked that one.
I love the stars!
Whoa.
Don't get him started, man.
Please don't. Don't get him started.
Started! I start doing cartwheels around the ship.
I put it back in the bubble.
Even if somebody else had came to rescue me, if they hadn't been like you, they would have been trapped just like everyone else. Speaking of, where's that ship's engineer? I have to have a word with him.
Oh, Giggle Cream?
God, I forgot his name.
Yes, that's the one. Giggle Cream.
His name is so much better when you say it with a ton of malice.
I don't know how the hell you said that angry.
I'll find you, Giggle Cream.
Tyler, from now on, if somebody just mentions the stars, can you start doing cartwheels?
Yeah, I really like that.
I enjoyed that.
I just picture the serious conversation. I'm just cartwheeling in the background.
I have a goblin to...
The stars!
I have a goblin to behead downstairs if you'll wait just a moment.
Yeah,
Need
we'll
a
wait.
hand? I'm kind of an expert.
There's two down there! Make sure it's the right one.
Yeah, not ours, please.
Dear God, two of them? We've got to stop them. Whatever they're doing.
I think only one of them's going to come out, if I'm being honest.
You go down there, and they are fighting with each other. They're clawing at each other's faces.
Florgo Bun's still naked.
Largo Buns is naked, yes.
I'm
scared to touch Flargle Buns right now, guys. I don't know what to do.
Flogger Buns has a knife, and he's about to stab him in the heart with it.
Let this play out, guys.
No, this...
Flargle Buns, stop!
Guys, there's no problem. He's just going to come back to life.
No, we're done with that.
What do you mean?
We're out.
Did it.
Like we're free?
Hang on. How many times did you guys kill each other?
They start counting amongst each other. I killed him twice. He killed me 3 times. So this'll make it even, and he tries to take a swing at him.
No!
I grabbed the dagger out of his hand.
Come on, man. It's all... He'll probably just come back anyway. We'll be getting another situation. He'll come back to life.
Look, Flargle Buns, I'm not saying never kill him. I'm just saying you can't kill him now, okay?
He's the captain's kill, Florgo Buns.
That's right. I'm going to kill him.
There's a time to kill and a time to be still.
thought you were gonna say
I think
chill.
chill would have been better.
Yeah.
Oh, that
right.
would have been so much better.
Giggle Cream, what do you have to say for yourself?
Is there any, do you have a nickname? You're a pirate. Or a sailor, or seaman. Seaman Giggle Cream.
Did you realize that when you said it, or did you just love your own joke that much? Gonna go ahead and say this out loud.
Giggle Cream, the seaman.
Giggle Cream the Seaman.
Yes.
I named the episode that for the title, but I don't think anybody's going to listen to the episode Giggle Cream the Seaman.
That's a great title, I think. That is the name that he chose. That is his pirate name.
Oh, God.
You picked that?
What's your real name?
It's also Giggle Cream.
Oh my.
But here I'm the pirate, Giggle Cream. And what do you have to say for yourself, Giggle Cream? You stand accused of mutiny. Hey, you can't even remember what happened. Wait. You do? Yes, of course I remember. I've been trying to tell you for the last 300 times we've done this to just try to pilot the ship. Well, I didn't know. I didn't know that you... I told you. I thought you were one of the hallucinations, just like these... Oh, right, you guys are real. Flargo Buns, did you know these guys were real?
I cast invisibility.
Oh, well, not that one, I guess.
I was looking for something to cast.
Yes, they've been real the whole time. Why are you so stupid, Giggle Cream? Hey. All right, so I did commit mutiny then. What of it? Well, that's a crime. And I'm gonna kill you for it. Maybe we could work out a different arrangement. I mean, this was all pretty rough, right? I mean, it seems like you remember everything that happened. You know, maybe that's punishment enough. He's gonna roll a persuasion check against me.
You're gonna roll this against yourself. See if you can convince yourself to spare your own life.
Do you guys want to help out Giggle Cream's argument?
No.
No,
I was thinking the opposite.
this is their thing.
I want to throw him in the whirlpool.
Oh, I don't think so, Giggle Cream. You think this is the first thing that you've done? No, there's a long list. I'm not gonna get into it right now because it's so long and horrible, but no, this is the last time. It's like, you're going off the ship. It's like, guys, you gotta protect me, right? I mean, you're friends with the goblin right here, so clearly you're on the level. You guys, take me with you. Don't let him throw me off the ship.
You are not coming with us.
Well,
Mutiny is mutiny.
Well, yeah, but you saw what was happening. When you guys were my hallucinations, you saw everything that was going on. Like, this was a terrible situation. What was I gonna do?
Yeah, and when we get into trouble on our ship,
I saw you refuse to help all your friends who are in danger. What if our ship is in danger?
I tried to help him like 150 times, and it didn't help. So what the hell was I supposed to do?
Try 151 times, Giggle Cream.
cut the chain, fix the lightning rod, and defend the ship.
Or I could just take a nap for 20 minutes knowing that I'm just gonna get to take another nap in 20 minutes. Surely you can see the appeal.
Now that's sound.
He's honestly, he's on our level, guys.
Okay. You can't kill him, I'm sorry.
Well, I suppose I owe you something for rescuing me. There's some fresh food here. Maybe we should all have something to eat.
I don't know, I've eaten that so many times.
I got a 68, Brian,
What is that for?
for this random magic item that you're rescuing.
Oh, yeah?
He's gonna give us dinner for saving his crew from eternal death.
No, I'm gonna give you more than dinner.
Oh.
Shoveling Scampy down.
It's like, just one moment. He goes up and you hear barking orders to the crew. Like, all right, they don't really seem worse for wear. I will say, even though they don't remember everything, they look really buff. Like, I think they were still getting stronger physically through all that fighting and getting shredded in half.
Damn, go back. Go back. I want to get buff.
You don't. It sucked really bad.
Yeah, we were there.
I was there a lot more times.
Oh,
All right, well, who made the shrimp scampi? This smells great.
That would be me.
Wow, you looking for a job?
What the fuck?
Not with you.
Don't try to poach our crew.
What? I mean, it's not every day that you can find someone to make shrimp scampi like this.
Oh, I can scampi anything.
Yeah, you all sit down on one of the tables. Flargle Buns and Giggle Cream are arguing in the corner of the room about something in Goblin. Like, look, I'm not really sure what I want to do after this. Most of the crew doesn't remember, so, I'm expecting they're going to want to just keep going as normal, but I don't know. This might be my last ride.
I mean, you've got 2 whirlpools. Maybe you should be a farmer or something.
Yeah, I think I've had enough of the seas for a while. We were planning on continuing to Hive, the Trinan's homeland. We have a port there, a port where humans and other humanoid creatures live generally. I think I might dock my ship there and stay there.
That's where we're going too. Same place.
If it's not too much trouble, could you follow ahead of us? Just in case.
How do we follow ahead?
Follow ahead of me.
Lead us.
We don't know where we're going, though.
Well,
of course we do.
You just follow behind then. That makes more sense.
I don't know about, I think that just makes sense. I don't think more sense.
It is a much better way to follow.
So we're agreed.
Yeah, I think we could probably go that way together.
I suppose I should offer you something else. I mean, you've saved us from what felt like an eternity of getting ripped in half by sea monsters.
Like a Sprite? Sorry, guys, I had to bring it back.
A Giggle Cream pipes up. I counted how many times we did it. It was, and I need to do some math real quick.
Gosh, you need a calculator?
I counted. We went through that 129,605 times.
That seems like enough times to figure it out. It took us 5.
We only have 5 people on the ship. How many monsters did you see? And how many heads did those monsters have? And how many tentacles did the other monsters have? And how many?
I don't know. Let me do some math real quick.
There's a total of 12 heads and 38 tentacles.
Especially when more than half the crew doesn't remember what was happening.
That's a lot of times. Captain thought it was like 100. That was a piss poor job, Captain.
I'm just sick and tired of being told that I'm incompetent. Happens everywhere.
I wonder if there's a reason for that.
No, I don't think there is. Now, I thought this was going to be a happy event, but now y'all are just talking shit about my captaining skills, and it's not cool.
We do this to everyone.
We haven't even started talking shit. What are you talking about?
Wait till we upper decker you.
Speaking of that, do you have a toilet on board?
Yeah, it's called a hole in the floor.
Is there anything above it?
The ceiling.
A new challenge, boys.
It doesn't happen to be below the poop deck, does it?
It'd be the bottom of the poop deck.
Knox's eyes widen.
You are a horrible captain. You just put a hole in the bottom of your ship?
If boats fill up with water, that's bad. You ding dong.
No wonder you kept sinking. It wasn't the whirlpool, jackass.
It's a specially designed chamber so that it only fills with water to take the poop away.
We've gotten far too deep.
Allow me to explain more about
Okay, let's talk about something else, yeah. I think we can move on from this particular subject.
All right, well, I feel like I should reward you guys or something for helping me out.
Probably.
Why don't I offer you some sea-themed magic items?
Yeah.
Better not be no giggle cream.
Look, Giggle Cream, we're going to be seamen too.
I was already a seaman. Get it?
He hands you a chest with some items in it.
How many items?
There's 4 items in it.
Dibs on the first 3.
Already rolled, so.
Oh, these are specific themed items to the water.
I got a 27. I reach my hand in the chest,
Should I roll again, Brent?
pull out.
You pull out a solid black cloak that has a leathery feel to it.
Hey, seamen don't pull out.
The Cloak of the Manta Ray.
Oh, man.
You also pull out a hat, and it's a hat that looks like a pair of snorkeling goggles.
Is this the 68?
Yes.
Oh,
This-
you're not rolling.
I'm not rolling for them. I'm just giving
gotcha,
you
gotcha.
water-themed items. This is a cap of water breathing.
Hmm.
Lets you breathe underwater. And this ring here, he pulls out this ring. Wearing this ring, you can stand and move across any liquid surface as though it was solid.
What is that called?
That seems super helpful.
Ring of water walking. It's pretty easy. I wanted to give you a trident of fish command, but that would be really stupid if they had that and they weren't using it.
Yeah, that's fair.
And this here, and he pulls out
Dibs.
this is serpent scale armor. It's scale mail. Well, let's say it's medium armor. But when you're wearing this medium armor, you can apply your full dexterity bonus to your armor class instead of only +2.
Oh, wow.
Who has the lowest AC?
Well, you have to be able to wear medium armor for one.
I can.
I only have 1 dexterity bonus, so I don't think that would matter.
Can you wear armor?
I don't know.
No. Can Nox wear armor? I don't think you can.
I can only wear light armor.
I thought you could wear medium.
I can't blade song if I have anything.
I thought he was like specifically making it for you.
No, Jared, I think it's going to be best for you.
I can't wear armor.
He can't wear armor either. Let me give you a different item then. I thought somebody could wear armor.
You just throw it into the ocean.
This one's stupid.
This one's garbage, yeah. I meant to pull out a different one. That was just a joke.
Funny joke.
That one was a prank.
That was a prank super powerful magic item.
He pulls out a dead leech.
Oh, wow.
This is what I was looking for. Now, this is good stuff.
Oh, that's so cute.
He said, just look. And he shakes it a little bit, and it animates and starts snapping. And then he shakes it again, and it falls dead.
Wow.
That's right. You can load this into a crossbow or something like that and shoot it at somebody. And it stays alive. Just bites them and keeps biting them.
It doesn't like...
Druids can wear medium armor.
Dudes can wear medium?
As long as it's not metal. But they said, like, everyone works around and say it's like, that could be like crab shells.
Well, this is made out of shimmering serpent scales. Like underwater.
So whichever one y'all want to keep, I could technically wear it.
Yeah. Then take the
You want
armor.
the armor? I'm down.
Armor's cool.
Get the armor. You don't have any AC.
Well, you can just have the leech anyway.
Well, what's the armor class on?
The armor class on it is 13 plus your dexterity bonus.
Ah, it's the same.
You have an ion stone that gives you 1 AC, don't you?
Yeah, my AC's at 14 right now.
Yeah, so if it's oh, do you have 0 dex?
I have 1.
So I'd make it 14 plus the ion stone, so I'd go to 15.
Oh, okay. I mean, I will take 1 AC.
Please. For the love of God, you're like paper right now.
It's made out of shimmering
My sweet summer child, please.
Leviathan scales.
That's fucking awesome. I put it on under my star shirt.
And this armor also does not impose disadvantage on stealth checks.
Who wants the leech?
I do.
Communal leech.
We didn't get the lead.
Dibs.
It's really just garbage. I was just running out of stuff, and I was embarrassed.
What is it? You just shake it?
Yeah, you just shake it, and it comes to life, and then it'll bite someone. And it'll just keep biting them.
I shake it and throw it at Giggle Cream.
How do you get it back?
That's what I was gonna do. I couldn't remember his name.
God.
It bites onto Giggle Cream. And then he starts screaming and running around while Flargabun's like, good one, Nox. That is great.
Oh,
Look at it. It's sucking all of his blood out.
yeah. He's sucking all the giggle cream right out of him, isn't he?
Oh my
No!
All right, we shake giggle cream. Take the leech off.
All right, boys, you want to head back up to the ship?
More than anything.
Yeah, so we'll fly behind you and keep an eye on you, and we'll see you at what was the Trident place you said?
Called Hive.
Oh, I should have
Because
remembered
they're
that.
bugs.
Oh, yeah, I guess you're right.
Get in the jump. I want to say something.
To the captain?
So once we're all in, I'm gonna flip my captain's hat out and put it on it and say, "Hey, buddy, leave the captain into the real heroes," and then I'm gonna pilot the jumpy off towards the boat.
And as you fly away, Giggle Cream's like, wow, he really got you there, Captain. Shut up, Giggle Cream! Get downstairs! Let's see here. I don't think you should listen to the discount heroes. They suck.
Giggle cream.
What?
I'll put the leech back on.
No. I'll say it right. The discount heroes are great, minus Flarglebuns. That guy sucks.
That's spot on.
He left me to die in a volcano. And I'm not gonna say anything in favor of Flarglebuns at all, but the rest of the guys, they seem all right. I mean, I did think they were hallucinations at one point. They still might be. I mean, I'm pretty fucked up in the head, man. There was a point to this. Every Thursday, you can listen to more of the discount heroes minus Flarglebuns. Maybe I'll replace Flarglebuns. I'll be the new... Well, I don't want to be the new Flarglebuns, because that's like being a new piece of shit. I mean, I'm sure I'll make my own reputation as the noble seaman Giggle Cream.
I can't believe you got that out.
You can follow us on a myriad of platforms. Just type in discount heroes and then :Giggle Cream afterward, and I'm sure you'll find exactly what you want to find. You know, just search Giggle Cream. In fact, I'm sure it'll just come straight to this, I'm sure. We got an Instagram page, Discord. Find all your favorite semen tips in the Discord. What else should I say? You gotta say the part of... Shut up, Flarglebuns! Please! Thanks for listening to Discount Heroes. Where... Flarglebuns, stop! Stop touching me!
Hey guys, thanks for listening to the episode this week. I've got a promo here from our friends over at White Wing Dice. They are good friends of ours in the TTRPG space. They have a D&D 5e podcast, and you should go and check them out. It's full of great laughs, great storytelling, great players, and the always generous GM Joe. Go give them a listen and check them out.
This is a Nutshell Studios production.
I am Lexus, and I am playing Bridget, aka Ida Mikado.
I am Vic. I will be playing Adrian Mikado.
Charlie, I'm playing Scatty Mikado.
And I'm your DM, Joe. Welcome to Campaign 1, Bards of the Feather.
What the fuck is that thing? And he points at like one of those little babies that are blowing fire.
You guys are burning a lot of calories. I'll go ahead and make some cold meat sandwiches.
Meanwhile, Adrian's back here.
I believe in you!
I feel like I would have turned around within the time that I was in there, and I'm not just gonna jump in and be like, huh, just a wall in here.
These bad guys is gonna get it.
Doing good, kids. Love you, pride and joy type thing. Dita's just like, right into it.
Don't make empty threats to me, boy.
I've raised sociopaths is what I've done.
I'll make sure that your entire family is murdered tonight.
Fucking Christ. Scatty's a fucking prick. And you, hey, buddy, you shot the fuck yeah.
We'll see you next time, guys.